fans, what's going on? Let's talk about this game versus the Nets tonight, man. Man, Pistons take a L, 116-104. Once again, the margin looks a lot bigger than what it was. The fourth quarter is where that margin took place. But the Pistons played well for three quarters. They played pretty good for three quarters. So I will say pretty good. I'm not going to say well. The third quarter was excellent, by the way, which absolutely surprised me. But then I knew the fourth quarter would probably be the quarter. So, we've seen this all season with this team where it's either the third or the fourth quarter where they fall off the bridge. And that continued tonight. But we got an opportunity. And, like I said, it's almost like a blessing in disguise with the situation with Jeremy Grant. Not saying it's going to translate to wins, but you get to see more minutes for some of the other guys on the team. Even though, some guys I feel like were overplayed tonight. It is what it is. As long as I see my guys out there, I'm good. As long as Corey Joseph doesn't grace the court, I'm fine. We got an opportunity tonight to see Saben Lee tonight with 17 points. And the funny thing about it, he's the only one that's plus in the plus minus tonight. So Saben, we've seen these, in rookie season where Saben did get an opportunity and he had these nights. These nights he'll have a night like this, a night or two like this. It's nothing new. But I don't want people to get caught up into the moment. I had a few people on Twitter got caught up in a moment saying that Saben is the best point guard on the team and everything else. We've seen this before for us who actually watched last season and remembered last season. We've seen these games in spurts every once in a while for him. Saben Lee, definitely improved over the summer, and I am very, very pleased with him. And that's why I said from the beginning that he should have been backup number one at point guard, obviously, instead of Corey Joseph. But Corey Joseph exists on this team, and that's Dwayne Casey's guy, so it is what it is. But hopefully the play like we seen tonight from Saben Lee can become something consistent to where guys like Corey Joseph, gets used to the bench. But, we know what this is. We know what this is. What we'll see from these young guys is them learning how to play together. Like I said, the reason why it's kind of a blessing in disguise, you didn't see them be able to be comfortable with passing the ball to Jeremy Grant. They had to figure it out and they had to play together tonight. And, like I said, with that type of basketball right now is what I want to see. I want to see the development of them. I don't want to see them get comfortable passing Jeremy Grant the ball. That can be a problem. We had Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin on this team, and I felt like it was stunting some of the growth of our guys, man. So, like I said, with Jeremy out right now for the time being, he has a tough injury. We've seen tonight, Killian Hayes once again re-injured his thumb tonight. And Jeremy's is more severe. So everything is setting up and lining up in place for the Pistons to go out and get a Banchero from Duke or a Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga, or Durant, or you got some options that the Pistons just may be able to look forward to. I know we only won 4 games, but I told y'all from the beginning what this was, man. I tell y'all got to stop with the wins and losses, man. That's not what this is. It's just not what it is. I don't care how bad you want to see it. It's not what it is. They will win some more games, not many, many more, but they will win some games, man. But they're dinged up right now. They have a lot of young guys on this team that just they're not ready. They're not at that step yet. They're not, man. And like I said, they're not gonna make some irrational move just to win a couple of more games this season. So you got to stop with that too. You just have to be patient and watch for development. Stop watching for wins and losses. I know it gets frustrating at time. I understand it, but bro, like, come on, So let's look at some of the stats of this game. Obviously, the headliner is Kevin Durant being the highest scorer in LCA history so far with 51 points tonight on the Pistons. That tells you everything you need to know. Okay, they have Kevin Durant. We have nothing. So we got a bunch of kids on this team right now. So, Kevin Durant did his best business to make sure that the Pistons didn't come out successful. Didn't shoot horrible from 3 tonight. Shot 38% as a team from the 3-point line tonight. So didn't shoot terrible. Frank Jackson ended up with 25 points, man. 6 for 13 from the 3-point line. So 42% from the floor. That's your field goal percentage. And from the free throw line, excuse me, 66%. You know what I'm saying? Not great at all. But, like I said, first, second, third quarter, fine. Pistons gave you 24, 33, and 34. And then in the fourth quarter, you get 13 points out the Pistons. So that's where the margin comes from. That's where the loss, comes from. But looking at some more of the stats, obviously, another obvious struggle game for Sadiq Bay. 0 for 5 from 3, no free throws tonight, 2 for 9 from the floor. Just did not look comfortable out there. A lot of the shots was hitting the side of the backboard. It was just bad out there. And Sadiq Bay is not going to go to the bench. I know some people say you should bench him, but that's not what this season is. I'm finally comfortable saying what this season is, and this season is the sequel of Tank. That's what it is, man. Not saying that they're just actively tanking, but the Pistons are losing and they're fine with it. Whether you want to believe it or not. So, yeah, but Sadiq Bay, another bad night for him. Isaiah Stewart ended up with 9 points and 10 rebounds tonight, though. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. He should have had more free throws tonight. He definitely was fouled more than what they gave him. But, yeah, Cade Cunningham, you would think you're reading the stat line. You would say, man, Cade, 26 points, 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 5 for 8. From the 3-point line and 9 for 18 for the floor. You know what I'm saying? Excellent. Great. 8 rebounds and 5 assists and 3 steals. He was a player. He was a negative 16. Cade Cunningham tonight had 7 turnovers. 7. We all know that this is something that is just going to take some time for him to get better at. We knew what it was with him coming out of college, like I've said before, but those turnovers, it kills them at times, because sometimes those turnovers are at critical points of the game where it shifts the momentum at times. But Cade played well offensively tonight. He got some 3 steals tonight. He rebounded the ball tonight. So, I can definitely live with that. I can live with that, even though turnovers suck. You know what I'm saying? Young players, period, turn the ball over. Maybe not as high as a rate as he has, but Cade Cunningham is. Here's the thing with Cade Cunningham. Some people may disagree or not. Even though they switched him to point guard in college, I feel like he's not. I don't think he's a natural point guard. I think he's just a guard that can score. He's a star. He's a budding star already as a rookie to me, because next level is going to be something to watch with Cade. Just off all the goodies that he gives you. He's going to be a star within the next, maybe 2 to 3 years. So, I don't like putting the label point guard on Cade Cunningham. I think he's a great guard that can pass. He can pass at times. But as far as being a flat out legit point guard, that's not what he is. He's Cade Cunningham. He's a unique player. He's a guard that can pass the basketball. So, like I said, high turnovers for him is something that he dealt with in college, and it's came over to the NBA. And it's, like I said, in the NBA, you expect it to go up even higher, because this is the NBA. Different speed guys are professionals, man. They can see things coming. They understand these offenses and what they anticipate things. It's just different. So, that's kind of expected. It's nothing surprising for me. But Cade Cunningham is just a guy that's that guy. He's just that guy. He's that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like to call him a point guard. Some people say Cade needs to just be the point guard. No, he's not that. And I think that's why the Pistons are playing him the way they are. Allowing him just to be that guy. They don't want to slap the label on these dudes, because, for instance, with Killian Hayes, yeah, he's more of the natural type of point guard, because you see him orchestrating out there with the basketball. He doesn't have high turnovers. At the most turnovers that you're going to get out of Killian in a game is probably 1 turnover. But he's not the scorer that Cade is. So, and when Killian is at his best, he's off the ball. So that's what you see him in between them two. The way that Dwayne Casey and them have it is because at times you just need to get the ball out of Cade's hand. Once he get turnover happy, you have to get the ball out of his hands for a minute. But then at the same time, you got a guy in Killian where you need offense. Well, Killian finds guys like Cade. You see what I'm saying? So Cade can produce that load on the offensive end, because right now, at this point in his career, Killian has a thumb injury that he has to be careful with. You know what I'm saying? So you've seen it tonight. The slightest little thing set that thing off like fire. So it's kind of difficult to deal with. And like I say, even though we've been seeing him over the last couple of games cut to the basket, which I've been really impressed with, but trying to at least attack at times, that's fine. Don't want to rush things, though, with that type of injury. That's what makes me so nervous about Jeremy Grant, because he actually tore ligaments. And like I said before, that injury is iffy. It depends on who the person is. But those injuries linger throughout the season. It's something that's just going to be there throughout the season. It doesn't have time to heal because you're using it. So it's tough, man. Yeah, but Frank Jackson tonight, 25 points, man. 6 for 13 from the 3-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 8 for 19. So, you know, him and Cade Cunningham, you know, not too much difference of a night. Shot the ball from 3 a little bit more, but as far as free throws and field goals, and yeah, they're pretty much the same. You got 19 shots, 18 shots, free throw line. You got 4 free throws, 5 free throws. So, you know, Frank Jackson was absolutely amazing tonight, man. Instant microwave type of night for him. Did his best Vinny Johnson impression. But, you know, Diallo gave us 11 points himself. And like I said, Saben with 17 was the only plus on the team tonight. So he was 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, which is impressive to me because he still has an incredible bad hitch in his jump shot. And for him to be able to improve that, because I'm comfortable to say that he improved it, because I've seen it in preseason. Also, I've seen it in the G League. So he took that opportunity over the summer and improved that shot. So, like I said, it's ugly, but it's been going in. You know what I'm saying? It gets bad at times. He hit the back of the side of the backboard too tonight. So it was a couple players tonight. A lot of players that didn't even hit the rim tonight. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what happened, man. You know, like I said, what will the Pistons do? Will they make a move or not? We'll see. All of that is coming. Today is the 12th. So, you know, like I said, a couple of days, December 15th. We'll see what happens, man. But other than that, Rodney McGruder tonight made me happy. Yeah, I said that. Rodney McGruder did tonight for what it was worth. He was playing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have an outraging amount of points, but Rodney McGruder was in there. He was going. He was thugging out there. You know what I'm saying? I only got 12 minutes from Josh Jackson tonight, 0.0. He only shot the ball 3 times, man. So, but these turnovers, man, they are timely, and they are definitely hindering the Pistons, man. 3 from Saben Lee, 2 from Frank Jackson, 2 from McGruder. Yeah, of course, you had 7 from Cade and 2 from Sadiq Bay. So, yeah, man. Yeah, signs of a young team. A lot of turnovers, inconsistencies. All the signs are there. All the ingredients are there. So, you know, we'll see next game if the Pistons again try to improve on their performance tonight. And what point will it be when the Pistons break into that team that can go out there and be consistent for fourth quarters? We'll see. Probably most likely after the second half of the season, but we'll see. It's just going to happen, man. Third quarter, fourth quarter, we're going to fall off at times. It's, you know, we're going up against a bunch of stars and a bunch of veterans. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's going to happen at times until they be able to improve the roster and add some more help out there. Still haven't heard nothing about Kelly Olynyk. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see where that takes us, man. So leave it in the comment section, man. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's game. And definitely let me know what you think that Cade Cunningham is. Do you think he's just a point guard, or you think he's just a star guard in the making? You know what I'm saying? You know, positionless guard. That's what I believe he is. So with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Y'all stay safe. Peace.